Anyway, back to some of this. I don't remember the Democrats being all upset when President Obama was flying Hillary Clinton's ass all over the country on Air Force One. I guess we paid for that too. Secondly, I did a little investigation into this about airfare and what the congressmen are required to do and all of that stuff. And I found out that we have 1,700 Army airplanes that are pretty much used for our congressmen to get shuffled back and forth to Washington and back. And on the average, it's like if you're coming from California like Nancy Pelosi, it's $65,000 just to go to Washington. And then it's chartered back for $65,000. So it's $135,000 minimum to bring Nancy Pelosi from California to Washington, D.C. So times that by 99 senators in various places. And the Pentagon is the one that manages the money for this. And I couldn't find anywhere on their website. In fact, I did find a kind of a claimer that even they don't know how much they spend on air travel for our congressmen. Pretty sad, huh? Today I was pretty surprised. Mainstream media is stepping up. Facebook now claims Russia spent $100,000. This was behind closed doors, of course. They don't want the American people knowing what's going on. Supposedly, Russia spent $100,000 on, what was it, 240 accounts on Facebook to undermine the Democrat Party and to get Trump elected. $100,000? Are you fucking kidding me? I spend more than that just buying a truck for my business. An average Peterbilt costs $240,000. So I'm not buying this one. And if you do, you're absolutely retarded. Because if you're going to try to undermine a presidency, $100,000? This is chicken feed. Remember, Hillary spent almost, what, $1 trillion, $1,003,000 on her campaign and still lost. Cheated and still lost. Had the questions rigged for her on all the debates. Still lost. Come on, guys. They're throwing this Facebook thing out there to justify Mueller's investigation. Because if they can say, oh, well, these accounts are connected with Russia, prove it. Put up or shut up. You're not talking to your average fucking dummy anymore. We're talking to some of the most brilliant minds across the country, and you Democrats are looking bad. I mean, really bad. Mueller's investigation is looking even worse. After 11 months of FBI, millions of dollars. He's got to account for that in October. I'm surely going to want to see an itemized deduction of why he needed 17 lawyers to investigate the Russian collusion in the 2016 election when they still have no proof that he did anything. And now Mueller's off in the weeds on something Manafort did 11 years ago. This is typical tactics. Roll. We'll catch the middle fish, and then we want him to roll on the bigger fish. Well, what if there is no bigger fish to roll? What's this poor guy supposed to do? You know what I would do? Since I was subpoenaed to appear before Congress, I'd go in there and I'd pull a Lois Lerner. At the advice of my counsel, I cannot answer these questions. She did that like 57 times in less than 20 minutes. Lois Lerner, Lois Lerner, that's who did that. And you know what? She stepped away from the government, got full pension. Nobody went to jail. Eric Holder, Fast and Furious, down in Mexico. Still gets full pension. In fact, he makes money out of California being their dummy lawyer. What is going on? The swamp is being exposed, and they're freaking out. What can we do about it? We can expose this. We can continue to support our president, even though we don't agree with him 100%. He's still doing a better job than we've had in 5 presidencies. Look at Baby Bush. How many? Or look at Daddy Bush. Remember his first words? This is going to be a new world order. Fuck you. I know what the new world order is. I downloaded United Nations Agenda 21 and Vision 2030. Excuse me.